Hmm? Bolo, Mr. Amrit, you tell me what is the Spring Security?
It's a user authorization,
No, I don't understand.
like
What do you mean by that?
to check whether the user request is valid or not.
Okay, your answer should be like this. Spring Security is one of the security framework to implement authentication authorization. So if you use Spring Security for this purpose, you have to write minimal code because code is there already, right? So it is authentication authorization framework. Make sense? Yeah. So Spring offers only authentication authorization or other feature also. Remember, and that diagram that was there, right? It support concurrent session, how many session you want to allow, right? It support CORS, it support uh, CORS is there. It supports basic authentication. It support token based authentication, HTTPS. Are you following me? Cross and CORS, right?
What's the difference, sir?
Let me show you one diagram. There was no already. At least you should able to tell me five differences, five benefit of it. Five. I don't know. Let me check if I can find some slide. That would be great. Spring security. Yeah, no, why Spring security? Why Spring data is a why? Why? Let me tell you. Authentication authorization support basic and form-based security. It support CORS, cross origin request sharing, and it support CORS is there. One more. How I can forget it? CSRF. Sorry, cross-site request for GD. These are the to implement session timeout. Remember concurrency. Hey, you can remember this thing, right? Session timeout, concurrency, data label security. Data label security. Let me explain to you. You want to ensure only you can access data which is associated with it. You can use data label security. Are you following me? My data, you cannot access it. You have to prevent it.
Can you put your cursor a little bigger? We cannot follow the cursor. It's too small.
Cursor. I don't know what happened to my cursor. Can
वो
you see now?
print में हो रहा है. Now I can, yeah.
Yeah. पता है मेरे को.
This is.
Okay. So uh, authentication, authorization, it support basic and form-based security, concurrency, session timeout, CSR, cross-site request forgery. ये है और data label security and CARS, cross origin and resource sharing, right? ये सब इतना याद कर लो. या password encoder is there, right? Channel securing channel. You can move to the HTTP and the HTTP. These are some main benefit of which is supported by Spring Security. Five, you can recall it now. Five: authentication, authorization, session timeout, concurrency, CORS, and CSRF, and data label security, password encoder. I hope you would be able to answer five now. What is the benefit of using Spring Security? Who is going to tell me? Why is not undo? ठीक है. Who is going to explain to me this?
So it's authentication, username and password. Like it authenticates that which username and password is valid and can have the token and enter the web pages. And also session timeout. Like it says that for how long the token will be valid and how long the session will be, available for us. And the concurrency. And also
important.
Yes.
Concurrency means how many people can be logged in at the same time using same user and password. Like
yes,
Google,
usually,
Gmail allows concurrency, but banking application means the application which involves money transaction does not allow concurrency because of security purpose.
Yes, sir.
Data label security important. Data label security is important. So from today, from today, I will give you some questions daily. Okay, that question you have to be prepared. The first question, you can daily I'll put on channel and everybody has to read it and answer to me in next session. Okay, you are ready or not?
Yes, sir, we are.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And here we should have very positive tendency to learn the thing. Let's do that. Okay, people. Then so yesterday what we have done, anybody remember? Actually yesterday we created a application auth service and we were able to generate the token. Clear? So I'll give the quick recap and we'll jump to the next part. Hmm? So hey, what was my plan? Sachin is there? He didn't come today. Who are there? Let me check it. So,
I'm here, sir. I'm here.
okay, chalo. I'm going to tell you what I did yesterday. Yesterday I'm sorry. Yesterday what yesterday? कोई नहीं. From tomorrow you will get enough assignment. So you have just time for today to revise and all do all those things. कहाँ चला गया ये रहा? This is I'm going to run it. Which application was our Spring
Spring Eureka.
Eureka
Auth.
Auth. Run it. So basically, yesterday we were able to generate the token as per the username password. But right now, our username password is not in database. We just did it in order to make it simple. But easily we can move it in data. Can you see this? So you are using localhost, port number, and this is this URL is protected or public. It is public, right? But some URL you have to make public so that it can enter in your application. So what I'm going to be able to do? I am adding Nagin and this, so it's able to generate a token.
GWT
This is
token.
token, yes or no?
Yes.
Authorization token. आप लोग बोलते ही नहीं हो. This is the authorization token.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Can you hear me?
And yeah. So let me tell you the flow, right? I'm going to make the flow again. Yesterday I did it. No? So who is generating this token? JWT library. Hmm? So JWT is the contract, right? Through which you can share, exchange the reclaim between client and server. So when you make a request, it goes to auth service application, and you know. So here we have Spring Security configuration, right? Spring Security configuration will come in the picture first. Yes, will come in the picture first.
Spring
Spring
security
Security
configuration.
configuration. And you check Spring Security configuration. In this, we have a file that is called Spring Credential Detail. So, up देखो, you see over here. So, what permit all, sir? Permit all, right? Which URL you want to say permit all means go ahead. Nobody is going to block you, right? So, you see HTTP matcher post and क्या URI is Sachin? URI is any URL which is preceding with hmm,
Auth.
slash. Yeah, auth, you are right. So if it is there, then where you'll go? You will go to the, tell me, this filter, right? JWT user, you mention it, right? My filter is this
Yes.
one. So you'll go over here, Sachin. इस पे आएगा. So actually I'm going to use this filter. In this filter, we have this method, right? So your call will come over here. Yes or no? So when your call is coming here in this file, JWT user and password authentication filter, and this is Spring provided class. So, hey, what Sachin? तुम मुझे बताओ what we are supposed to do in this? We are supposed
Match
to
username.
extract, right? ये जो user ID is coming from the request body. You want to extract it, Sachin. Extract करने के लिए you are using object mapper and read value, and here you are reading the making stream from the request body and populating into the Java object. Then Spring Security is saying I can understand this format. Use make an object of user password authentication token pass username, password, and the empty role. Then you have to call this method. Authentication manager is a bean provided by Spring Security. सचिन जब तू इसको कॉल करोगे with this authentication manager, तो it will automatically hook to you a service class, and the special service class which is this service class user detail service, and this class where is gone? Give me a second. I'm not in hurry. Where this class is gone? Hurry.
User detail
Let me
service
see.
implementation.
Yeah. I'm not able to open it. Yeah, this class, Sachin. But this class is special class because it is extending user detail service, which is given by Spring Security. Hmm. And in this, it will invoke a special method. That method is called load user by user. Remember, in this, we are loading data from the database as per the username. Sachin, from database क्या आएगा? Username, password, and role, right? So, all this will be done. So this method can return two value authenticate. If username password is incorrect, it can throw the exception and return status code 401. But if username password is correct, it is going to return hello.
200.
Badhiya. It will return authentication object. Authentication is nothing. It's just having your username and role. Hmm. I don't know you guys understand the flow or not. Or I can explain you again if you want.
Can
Again,
I
I'm
can I
going.
repeat what you said? So first thing is you go into security credential config class,
Hmm.
right? In that
You are
class,
right.
you are extracting.
Having
No, you
filter, a filter, nahi filter.
you're going to filter it.
After
That
it
means
will
then
go to
you're
the
going to jump to
filter.
username password
Password,
authentication
right?
class.
Best.
That's where you're going to
And
extract the username, password, and role, and
best.
then you're
And
going to authenticate to user detail service
exactly.
implementation Java.
Yeah, that's it. So here you have two options. Uh, Either it is valid or not valid. If it is valid, right? So you have here a callback method. Suppose it is valid, Mister. So here we have a callback method. Remember, इसमें आएगा on successful authentication. No, Sachin. What we are doing in this? In this we are creating token. Say yes. In token, we are setting subject, title, email, role, issue at, expire at, and we are making digital signature. Token is generated. Sachin, remember yesterday we did it.
Yes, yes,
We
I
are setting
remember.
email. We are setting name and content type. ना? तो ये समझ रहा है तू? You are sending how much information, man? Token, email, or name, right?
Yeah.
So after it, you know, this is the response I want to send it. So go response में his content type means hey response I want to send JSON data, and how I'm converting my Java object into JSON. Sachin, याद है? Create object mapper
Object.
and write value as a string. This will convert your past Java object into JSON, and you are writing into the response body. Bas. This is clear, or shall I explain you once again? People.
Can you show the last line
If you
again?
could,
Last one.
if you could explain it one more time, please.
नहीं वो तो ठीक है. I can do it, but thing is, I think you didn't watch my recording.
I
Gandhi,
was watching it today, but I was in the middle. I mean, I did not finish the whole thing.
Nagan, did you upload yesterday's video?
Yes, it was.
click on
Or you
my
did? I don't know why
subscribe my
I'm not
channel
able to see it.
and click
I
on bell icon.
I do
Your
have
bell
it.
is not working, I guess. Bell नहीं काम
Might
कर
be.
रही है. No, I'm just kidding. Why bell is not working? So you can ask to subscribe your whole family. कहीं ना
Yeah,
कहीं,
Oh, okay, yeah.
you know. I'm just kidding.
So that
So that's okay.
okay.
So that
Oh,
when I upload the video, everybody will get the message, right? So just kidding.
mhm.
So like when you
Oh,
make a
but it's,
request,
I'm still
so
not able to see that. Is it not Techno Honk solution?
by mistake you should not able to because there is no conflict here. Can you see this? Let
Oh,
me
hold on
send
a
you.
second. Mm-hmm.
एक करो मैं भेज रहा हूँ उसको. I'm just sending you on this. मेरे को तो जुलाई बैच यही है ये है इसको चल इसको ज्ञानदीप when you
Yes,
make
sir.
a call to it पहले who will
Mm-hmm.
come in the picture बताओ spring security file
Security.
spring security हमेशा 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 always in spring security so which file it is please a file का name could be anything right सचिन कुछ भी हो सकता है anything right a special file spring security file this file should extend which class web security configure adapter nobody can remember it no यहाँ आती है आफ्टर इट यू सी सचिन यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है ना कि परमिट ऑल का मतलब मीनिंग इज देखिए यहाँ पे फर्स्ट एच टी टी पी राइट यू आर राइटिंग द मेथड यू आर सेइंग आई वांट टू डिसेबल क्रॉस साइट रिक्वेस्ट फॉर्जरी बिकॉज दिस इज ओनली एप्लीकेबल फॉर वेब एप्लीकेशन वेब बेस्ड वेयर request is coming from the GUI MVC. Stateless means you are not going to manage the session and if any exception comes right then you are going to return tell me
Unauthorized.
अब 401 right आपको याद करना
401.
401 means unauthorized username password is incorrect 40 means whatever data is coming from the client it is not correct appropriate bad request 403 means forbidden means you don't have proper permission
Access.
to access it
Permission.
ठीक है बस yeah, man. future use right nobody using it 402 is for future use okay तो मिस्टर ये समझे तू इसका मीनिंग इज ये जो यूआरएल है राइट विच इज कमिंग फ्रॉम गेट यूआरआई बोले तो विच इज ऑथ सचिन यू नो राइट ये पब्लिक है पब्लिक मीन्स यू कैन हिट इट अगर तू इसको हिट करेगा तो यू नो इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू आस्क फॉर यूजर नेम एंड पासवर्ड दैट्स व्हाई ज्ञानदीप कैन यू सी दिस ये ऑथ है ना
Yes.
ऑथ व्हाट इज द ब्यूटी ऑफ इट ऑथ के लिए यू आर सेइंग आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू ब्लॉक यू व्हाई यू आर पब्लिक राइट auth के लिए nobody is going to say anything that's fine तो इसके बाद it will go to where it will go to it will go to this तुम्हारा जो filter है custom filter and it is going to call this method Sachin which method in custom filter Sachin
Data generates
answer
username and password.
इसमें जाएगा इस class में it will call this method attempt authentication ना what this method is doing ये आपका username password it is reading and calling authentication manager which is a spring security beam hmm? पहली है ना second में is calling this method right method and then eventually this is calling authenticate the authenticate will connect you to where it will connect you to the service layer hmm? आपको वहाँ कहना है it is going to connect a service layer and this service layer is a special class which is implementing user detail service provided by ping security class this is an interface Sachin ये वाली this class will be called and in this class we have a method that special method is load user by username got it what you
Yes,
have to make in this you will fetch a username password from database right hello
that's correct.
अगर
Yes.
नहीं है अगर username password is not in database this method will throw the exception right if username password is in database then it will return user object right
Yeah.
so like
Right now it's hard coded.
authenticate now right now hard coded तो कैसे कैसे so step number one let me write it step number one step number two step number three hmm, step number four method call step number five it is going to call this authenticate so you tell me this authenticate right there's a method which method authenticate method so I just wanted to let me go back where it is filter hmm? But you tell me, यहाँ पे, ना, if exception comes from this authentication manager, right, it will return the runtime exception. If exception does not come, username password is correct, then Sachin, if username you call the authenticate method is calling service layer, and service layer is returning user object, and username password is correct, then you will go to this method, right? And this method is doing nothing. What? This method is returning hello
The
after
token and
successful
name and email.
after successful you will go to this method, and this method is returning what? Token. पूरा एक अच्छे से token ना, username password. Sachin, you can design it as per choice, yes, uh, whatever you
This
want
is
you
how
can
you
do it.
created it. What is it?
Yeah. I'm just returning token. This code is JWT code ना. This code is what, man? आप लोग बोल नहीं रहे हो. This code is this code is JWT token library code. What it is doing, Meena? This is generating
It's generating the token for us too.
token, and subject is important here. Subject is normally your username, right? Another thing, claim. You can give key value pair of your choice. You can write anything, but this is important. Clear? Subject.
Are you using JWT token provider? Anyone?
Yes. No. That I'm not using. In that we have utility
Oh,
method.
you're
Already I
creating
wrote
it
it.
here. Okay.
Yeah. You'd say again it is bad code. If I need to generate the same token somewhere else, then you have to repeat the code. Yes, that is bad.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
now things should be clear, right? It's calling
Yes.
spin security is there, then it's going to the filter, it's calling some authenticate through which it is service layer, and it is just fetching data from database. And if username password is
Can you go
correct,
to the
then you
last
are
step
coming
again?
to
Can you go back to the page? And can you scroll
page.
down? No, the this one. Where was it?
Yeah,
No, the
this
success
is
one.
success. Yeah, success on. Yeah,
Success at in the
successful
end, you are sending the successful. You sending line number
JSON data. Yeah,
1999. Yeah. So you're
I'm
sending
right. Uh,
the object mapper and also take the JWT token response. I think it takes sending.
Man, this is the data. I'm just storing my all the data, token, email, name into one object. Fine, Sachin.
Okay.
After that, using this code, I'm converting into JSON. Let me write into pieces. Like this is generating JSON string data. Are you following me? And this JSON string data you can write into the response. Now it is clear in pieces. This is Java object, and this Java object I'm converting into JSON data. Again, not applying.
Yes. I can.
Java object can be converted into JSON, right? So whatever data is there, it become in key value pair. And in response, using get writer, you are saying, hey, response, buddy, I want to write the JSON data. That's it. Same data is coming over here in the postman. You
Yeah.
want to add, let me add some more attributes, Sachin, then it will be more clear. Dekh name, email, or you want to return something else. Let me write it. You want to return private string, company name, right? uh, Company name, like uh, company name means the company who is issuing the token. Sachin, are you following me
Okay.
or
Yes.
not?
Yes, I'm following you.
Yeah. So you can give
Okay.
any attribute of your choice. I'm just adding company name. So what is the benefit of it? Token mein this company name also will come. See, I'm coming back, right? No need to set company name, because when you create the object, it is being set in the beginning. So if I hit my, this, what extra thing I will get apart from these three?
Company name as well.
देखो अब you got it. Only
Yes.
important thing is this authorization token. This is generated by me or JWT token library.
By the library.
The library.
And when you are generating this token, what you have passed into it? You would say subject, है ना? Created at, expiry date. Remember?
Yes, sir.
That's
Oh,
it.
yes.
Mainly three things: subject, created at, yeah, issued at,
Duration, the session duration.
expired date, at what time, you know?
Yeah.
And other thing is the metadata, which you can add as per your requirement. Let me show you again.
That comes from
कोई नहीं,
JWT config. Okay.
there is a title, है, you added title, email, है ना? Say you added role as well, right? Extra. This is the this is the part. This is embedded inside it. Mina, no, that things are where title, email, authority. It is the part of
Yes.
your claim, right? Token.
Yes, sir.
Token ko also you can say claim, right? Yeah. Or either token, right? And token, apart from token, we are returning email, name, and company name extra. So this is involved in the token, all right? All right. And this token you can decode as well online. Let me show you how. This token comprises three part. How many part? Three part. So there is a JWT input output. Ab log, you have to reply. I'm going to decode it. Hello? Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
So the
Yeah,
first one is
reply.
telling me which algorithm I'm using, right? Algorithm. Sorry. Give me a second. Okay. Signature is that's fine. Here it was coming. Okay. Can you see this algorithm? HS512. Mina, what we have added in the body part, middle of it. Can you see this? Subject Nagin, my username, title Mr. Email
Yes, sir.
this, authority role, my role underscore user, issued at and expired at. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So you can decode it, right? The signature, hai, it's saying this is no, I'm decoding it, right? So it's saying it is not issued to you, right? Invalid signature. That's correct, right? Hello.
Yes.
So anybody can anybody can steal your token, right? If you can steal, then a token is you, right? If you share this token, you will be in trouble. Yes, you know. Of course, because token is alternative for your username password. You know it. Got it? But your question may be again, anybody can still know. Actually, it is token travel over the network through HTTPS. Nobody can view it during the transit. Uh, so token
But this is
generation is
not
clear.
HTTPS.
Yeah, not HTTPS. We'll make it after it, right? One by one. So Sachin, you
You're
got
not
that?
you're not sending roles, right? But this is this looking for roles?
Uh,
Because you send an
I'll,
empty role.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'm not sending empty row. You see at the time
Okay.
of
You're sending
token
empty roles.
creation. No, you see at the time of creation. You may be thinking the moment I was creating input, right? That time I was setting empty role. But here you see in authority, Sachin, in authority, I'm setting the role, right? यहाँ पे. This is Java 8 code. It is creating the list of the role. And your role basically are the ये जो authentication है ना, authentication auth, it comprises two parts, Sachin. Remember it, username and role. And this is written by whom? ये return करता है, authenticate. Right? Oh man, when you call the authenticate method, it will return role and name into it. And same authentication you are passing over here. Make sense? No?
Okay, okay.
So role दे रहे हैं because इस role के basis पे तो in secondary application में you will make decision, right? Hmm. तो normally token में क्या क्या आता है? Any guess? It comprises subject, username, Meena, include role as well. Role B, authority, right? Mainly.
Okay.
Sir.
Other are optional. Subject, authority, issued at, expiration. That's it. But we can add as many as attribute you want. So this is the claim for JWT token. Thank you. I have done with it. Next thing what I need to do? Hmm? Next thing is uh, this token, right? I have to pass in the header when you make a call to your other REST API. So this is my customer service. Nahi, I need to. Can you help me? What I designed last time? Customer service API. You guys are not replying actually. It was last time what
That's
I
the one,
designed.
yeah.
That's one.
That's the one.
So let's run it. Okay. I'm running my other API. Okay. So my first one will issue to I forget it token. Sachin, अब मैं देखना है कि how you can use that token over here, ना?
Oh, okay.
And I'll do step by step. And this is
I
going to
think
run in which
this
code?
also has a own project, so
ये अपनी project है ना, अलग project है. That's fine.
no, you did
Uh,
some Spring before, security
no, no, no,
before,
no, no,
but
no, no. यही तो है. No, no. You forget about it. Today I will do from the scratch. Okay?
I don't remember bank transaction. That's why.
Then you forget it. I'm not going to copy. I'm going to do everything from the scratch today. We do not have anything, right? पहले I'll what is the port number of it? Crying, crying. I forget the port number. Okay, who help me? Somebody saying go and check the config file. यहाँ पे port number is
8080.
9100, I believe. Oh no, you have
नहीं नहीं 900 वो तो that is for
481.
भूल गए that is for your API which is generating token समझे अब वो तो केवल token देगी तेरे को am I right so अब ए you guys are confused नहीं I have this service which one Spring Eureka Auth which will give you only token of using that token you have to access your API abhi if I'm doing F1 V1 you guys are not here actually and after that customers it should give me what right no एक second in this Spring security how it is enabled oh we have added a jar hey Sachin why this login page is coming by default tell me because we have added Spring security jar comment karo nahi karna I'll show you from the scratch okay why it was coming
Exactly, yeah.
क्यों
Because you
because jar is there okay अब उसको हटा और देख I removed it okay it's died no problem cling port number is why is taking this much time कोई नहीं in this we do not have any security so what I can do is
Do you not have to
in
update it?
this कोई नहीं करना होगा करेंगे if it's not running then we will do it मैं आपकी बात मानूंगा oh I'm going to run it again restarting it because in this I don't know we have I started Kari so what my plan you know all those things right I want to fetch all the customers what I need to do I hit which URL v1 slash customer Hey, can you see this Mina why I'm able to access it so tell me in this okay let me on my recording in 30 minutes I would be able to finish it and from tomorrow let's start project recording is going on already
Yes, sir, it is.
how this magic happened daily I don't know actually I don't want to make it boring anyway it may be automatic then that's fine hey Sachin in this application say we have two application agree one is called auth service and second one is called this customer service API in this customer service API do you think we have Spring security any security so far
no.
no so in order to apply Spring security like right now I'm able to hit it but I don't want people should able to access this without token Meena you got my purpose if you want to access it you should give the token in the header that's purpose And that token you will get from where? You will get from this application. Can you see this? Hey, agree or not? This token I will use to access this API. Sachin, is clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So first thing what you have to do is you have to go to the pom.xml file, uncomment it. Sachin, the moment when you uncomment it, what happened? Immediately, right? Answered.
You will get the
Immediately,
login page.
you are going to block it. Last time you have seen login page is coming. It will come, okay? Once my jar will be reflected, then that will come.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, it will come. It will come. It's not coming, then you can restart it. Which application we have to restart? This one.
The custom.
I'm doing it. Hey, the moment you added Spring Security, oh my God, you are blocked, right? Yes, it's running. Can you see this, Sachin? Blocked. Huh?
Yeah.
This page is coming by default by Spring Security jar.
You didn't
Now
make this,
what you
right?
need?
It's not a
Yeah, I
PHP
haven't.
file.
Yeah, yeah. It is by default there inbuilt. I haven't done anything. It is in the jar
Okay.
itself. Everything in the jar. Thank you. Now what I need to do? I have to enable the security thing.
So,
Allow me.
so Nagin sir.
First of all, yeah, tell
So
me.
when you add the Spring dependency jar, it will create like
Block
controller
everything.
and then controller.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It will block
And then
automatically
change it to
everything.
the
It
login.
is inbuilt of it. Yeah. Yep. 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 Now I have to configure Spring Security. So you can make which file? Spring Security file. Sachin, suggest me name. Spring Security config. Hey, I can write only this name or I can give any name of my choice. You guys are not replying. Any name you can give, man. Class
Any
name.
name, any name. Yeah, you can have
Okay.
any name.
Help me. And I'm going to do in front of you. I'm doing copy paste. So what you can do is here I'm going to copy
Security
all this entry. Nobody can
token.
bug it. Okay. Same thing. Whatever you have over there, same thing I'm taking over here, right? So first of all, I need same information. Sachin, whatever you have in the auth service, same thing I'm going to copy. Same file, same file. First file I'm copying JWT config. Meena. You would say sir, same thing. Auth, authorization, bearer, no? Same thing. Make sense? Hello. But here we are
Yes,
not
makes sense.
generating the token. We don't need everything. Okay. Some of them I will remove it in front of you. And after it, what you need? You need this Spring Security Token config. I'm going to copy everything, whole content, copy and paste, and then I'll explain to you. So far, we have done with two files. If you remember, my dear friends, that class was also extending same thing, right? Whatever we have
Word
there,
security.
same thing. Yeah. But why is giving error?
Because the
Oh,
class is
maybe
not the
no, no.
same.
It's a Spring Security config, right? That's fine. Sachin,
Yeah.
you got this much? Yep. Like here,
Yeah.
we are on this. Which URL I am allowing? Same URL, right? Auth. Are you following me? Auth we are
Yes.
allowing AUTH. Hmm? Are you following me?
Yes.
And if
You still have an error.
somebody wants to access gallery and this URL pattern, then admin role. But I'm not interested in that. Okay. Hello. So I want to block all the URL, right? So if you this is confusing, you can comment it. I'll enable it later. So everything is blocked or not? Sachin, in this accept this URL, everything is blocked. Say yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
And pardon,
Which URL?
everything. You cannot access anything, man. Are you following
Except
me?
for auth.
Ah, except for auth, you cannot access anything on this website as well. You blocked everything, okay, by adding this file. So actually, what you need to do, you have to create a filter, JWT, this filter, right? This filter. I'm going to configure this filter, and let's see in this filter, I'm passing this JWT config setting, and let's see what this filter is doing. Okay, this filter will actually validate the token which is coming from the client. So this is the which one? I'm going to copy it from Joule. And my filter name, this two file I'm going to copy. Okay, I'll explain you. Right, that's it. My job is done. But I need to explain you which one is doing what. Like this is Mina. You need to know what this is. This is if user is not authorized, right? So you want to send this custom message. I can customize it. Sachin, if I'm accessing this application, I am not authorized to access it, then it will come to this class, and what response it is going to send you? Unauthorized. You're not,
Unauthorized.
you see, when you are accessing on this, it is not allowed anything. It is just coming over here. Sachin, you have to say yes.
Okay.
What I'm saying, this class is doing what? Any request if you make over here, right? Even it is not allowing login. Why?
Yeah, it's
You
not even
block,
logged in.
you blocked everything, and you want to allow login. So I think we can do it. Okay. I'm not doing it right now. You blocked everything. Even login page is not coming. Say yes, you got it.
Okay. Yeah, because you added that class,
Yeah. And 40 is coming from where? Unauthorized. It is coming because of this,
the
entry
JW
point. Yeah, that's it.
entry
Now,
point.
this is important file. We need to understand this file, what this file is doing. Like here, what you are doing, when any request is coming, then filter will come. And this filter is just fetching header from the request. Mina, what I'm saying? When you make any request to this application, then this filter will come in the picture first. Why? Because this filter you have configured over here. Can you see this? Hmm. And what this filter is doing, Sachin? This filter is saying request.get parameter, and you are sending what? You are sending a token into header in which parameter? Sachin, authorization. Agree?
Okay.
Oh man, you are not replying. If you want to access this API, you have to send this authorization token in the header. How? For example, if you want to access any endpoint, you can use Postman. Sachin, what I
Okay.
said, use Postman like this. And here you can use get method. In header, what you have to set? Send authorization
Uh,
and token. As so if you click it, right? Hello, 401 unauthorized. You got it? So when you make the request, I'm sending this my token in the header. So it will come here or not? Answered it. It will come here. I can show you by debugging it. Let's do that. Sachin, you have to reply whatever I'm saying,
okay.
okay?
Yes, yes, yes.
And see the flow. See the flow, right? Okay. I'm running it, okay? So you see the flow. Basically, if you understand this, then you understand everything. Hmm. So, Mr. Dear, this filter will come in the picture, and this filter will check whether we are sending token in the header or not. Sachin, what do you say? Yes. So let's see how it is checking
Yeah.
the token, right, in the header. This is my customer service API. So, sir, you click on it. I clicked it. Sachin. So this filter is coming in the picture, right? And so in this header, I'm getting token or not? And this token is the token which we have generated? No, no, Sachin. I copied it from somewhere randomly. Okay. This is not our
Yeah.
token. So, but you tell me, token I got it in the request? Yeah. Hey guys, you are following me? Token I'm able to send in the header, right? In the authorization key. And header is not null. That is correct? Yeah. No, header is not null. And header, see, header does not start with header if header is null, right? Reply. What I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Header is not or doesn't start with what prefix.
So we are sending in the authorization or what? Let me check. Authorization spelling is correct. Authorization. Okay. And you see, header does not start with what?
Pref
Prefix.
it's
Actually,
empty.
bearer. Your header should start with bearer because it is bearer token. So what I can do, whatever we are sending it, it's not valid, right? So if it is not valid, so you would say go to next filter and Spring Security will block it. Okay. So let's do it. So what I did, Sachin, I said go ahead. You don't have what? Oh man,
I don't have the right token.
you don't have right token. So I said go to the Spring Security. Spring Security said, hey, who are you? right? I will not allow, right? Done. So what I need to do ideally, that here token you should not set like this. If you want to really set token, how you can go to the authorization, Sachin, यहाँ जाओ, and choose what bearer token, right?
Bearer
And
token.
paste over here. So in this way, what happen? If you go in the header, right, automatically, how this is happening? Give me some problem is there. Give me a second. Can you see this? Now it is okay, Sachin. The token is going
Okay.
in authorization and now it is proceeding with bearer. How I set it? In the authorization tab, choose bearer token and paste over here. Then automatically header will come, the authorization and bearer is proceeding, right? Now click on it. So tell me, Sachin, now it will go to the if condition? No. Now header is not null and it is proceeding with
Bearer.
bearer. So here, what you are doing, you are saying, hey header, whatever prefix you have, I want to replace with blank. So what happened? Then from your token, bearer key, bearer prefix will be Sachin. Now your bearer prefix will be
Removed.
removed. So let's do that. Now you have only actual token. Can you see this? Bearer is no more there because you always say bearer token, right? That is one of the type of authentication. So now what I'm doing? They're using my JWT. I'm trying to get the claim. You can only get the claim when your token is valid. So Sachin, you tell me what it is
Okay.
going to return. Answer is no because you haven't issued this token, right?
No, yeah, that's
So
copied from somewhere.
again, I'm telling you, using JWT parse this token, I am going to parse it. So you need parse it, you will get the claim. In claim, you have everything, subject, right? So tell me, this is going to be parsed or not? Any guess? No, because this token is not issued by, not replying, man. This
Not
token is not
issued by.
issued by you. So it will go to the cache block, right? Here. So let's do that. I'm I'm doing it first time and see how much confidence I am because I'm showing you, right? So let's go ahead. I am thinking, can you see this? Exception came. Why? Sachin.
Because it didn't match with the
JWT
token provided.
signature does not match locally computed signature. JWT cannot be assert, should not be trusted. Kyun? It's saying, hey, who are you? It is not issued by me. Clear? After that, you are saying, Sachin, go ahead. It will go to the Spring Security and Spring Security will block it. Got it or you got confused?
I
You
got
said
that.
go to the next filter and it is blocked. Now what I need to do? Sachin, guide me. Your answer should be, sir, go and generate the token from here. How? Click on it, post and 910 another application. And in body you can send username password. So now I am getting the valid token. Sachin, this token you copy it and go and paste on it, right? You see how I'm doing? I took token
Uh,
from there. I'm coming to my customer and in authorization, I need to put my token. This is my token, right? The token which is issued by 91100 application, right? Now what I'm doing is, hello, I'm going to, uh,
you're sending
yeah,
the
I'm
right
sending
token.
get and this and authorization right token. So what happened? The same concept, right? Header and it is prefixed with bearer. You are removing the bearer, right? After it, when you parse it, when you are decoding the token, right? Getting the claim, it should pass or not because token is issued by us. Hmm?
Pass.
Yes, it should. Yes.
The here, your question is how it came to know token is issued by me, Meena, because of the secret key. Same secret key I'm using in the both the party, and secret key is JWT secret key. Sachin, your question should be, sir, we have two application, right? First application is generating the token, JWT token, right? And second one is
Yes.
decoding it. How it's possible? Answer is using secret key. Secret key is important or not? If anybody knows your secret key, he can decode the token. Sachin,
Makes
what is
sense.
the
Yes.
important thing which is making breeze between both the application? Your secret key. Same secret key I'm using in both the applications. Shall I show you? Because in both places I'm using same file. Meena, you got it? This
Yes, sir.
secret key I am using at the time of creating the token, and I am using the same key at the time of decoding the token. Make sense? So this line will pass and you will get the claim, right? So what I should get in other application? Sachin, everything. Subject, Nagin, title. This data was generated by my first application 9100, and we are able to access it in my second application, that is 8888. Meena, you got it? Everything I'm able to decode it. Make sense?
Yes, sir, it makes sense.
And from this, I'm just fetching my username, right? Wow, token is valid. Am I right? After that, what we are doing? I am fetching my role. Can you see this? Hello. And then what we are doing? See, I am telling you, Sachin, if you make an object of auth, Sachin, important. This is power.
Yeah.
In auth, what we are setting, man? Two thing only. My username and my role, which is coming from the token. Sachin, if you make this object, right, and put your username and role, right, and just set into the security context holder. If you set it, then you can Spring Security will allow you, because you have power in your pocket, Sachin. Now again you will come to this, but Spring Security will not block you. Why? Because in your pocket, because of this line, right, in your pocket you have authentication. How you are creating authentication object? Using Spring provided class. So in this, what you have? Actual username and actual role. If you say I understand,
I understand, sir.
people,
Okay. Username
like here I'm
auth.
telling you. Your concern may be again earlier. No, we are doing the same thing, but earlier you may be going to this, but this line was not executed. Earlier, if exception comes, this line execute, right? You clear everything from the security context holder. But right now, my authentication, right? My actual username and role you are setting over here. Got it? Again, not replying.
Yes.
You can only go ahead when in Spring security context holder you are going to set authentication. You set it, then user will go. But when you set it, you will only set when username is valid. So here I can write more code. If you want to, you can connect with database, and you can validate the user in database also. But I'm not doing it, right? Because this is enough. If I'm able to decode it, so which one is the playing very important role here, Meena?
The
Secret key.
username and the password, the secret key, yes, which
Secret key is able to give you username,
and
right,
password.
and role. No, password is not here. You see, in claim we does not have password. Hmm?
Yes, the role.
That's why you tell me why token is issued, so that you don't need password anywhere, right? So here I'm getting username and role, and this username and role where we have to set in authentication object. You know authentication object, it is going to extend, yeah, implement authentication. Can you see this? Yeah.
So this is
So
also
dear
Spring.
friends, yeah, everything is
Username
Spring.
password
Spring is
authentication
saying,
token.
Spring is saying, if you want to pass any request as a breeze, what you said in security context holder, you just set authentication. Authentication should have your username and role. Now it will cross the barrier or not? Yeah. Now it will go to your actual controller. Meena, you'll come over here. After it, where you are going to go? In your actual, not replying. After this, you can go to the actual controller. Actual controller means this one, the controller which you
User
want to
KCI
hit.
control.
Now you're able to reach. Why I'm able to come over in this case? Because because in my code, what I'm setting, I am setting username and role. That's it. So whenever you will execute this line, Meena, when this line executed, you will go to the controller. If this line does not execute, you will not go to the controller. So in which
The
case this
token
line will execute? Only when you are able
code
to
token.
decode the token. That's it. That's it. So set username and role into this, because this role, why I'm setting my role over here, Sachin? Because this role I'm going to use further. Where I can use this role further in my controller. I will tell you, okay, after this. So what happened, people? You tell me. After it, I would be able to see the output or not? You have to reply. This is a very nice example. Can you see this, Meena?
Yes, sir.
If you don't want to get this, what you can do, you just add some random number, right? Now this token is valid. You
No,
tempered
it's
it.
No,
not.
Why it is not valid? You know digital signature. It is digitally signed by that algorithm, right? And you have use your secret, right? Secret is there, right? So if you
yes,
change it and click on it, everything will go as it is. But when you parse it, exception will come over here. Why, Mina? Because I
because of the
modified the
token.
token.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
modified the token. If you modify the token, you would be not able to decode it. So it will go to the exception. Can you see this? You go to the exception. Since you are not executing this line, you will be not able to reach to the controller.
the
Now it will
controller.
give you the
Yes,
error. What? 40401. Can you see this? Then I don't know you
yes.
So
got this
there's
much or not.
so there's one
I
application where you actually extract the token, and then once you get the token from that application, and then you are using this application to actually use the token to ex- uh,
Exactly,
go
exactly.
further.
First application is generating the token. Again, I'm telling you, at the time of generating the token, at the time of decoding the token, which string is
Ah,
playing very, very important role. If you see in your token generation application, this one. So if you see the moment when you are generating the token, let me focus on it. Which key is important? Meena, again, you tell me the same thing. Which key is this one, right? Secret
the
key.
secret thing.
Because this secret key, right? I have given the very bad name, right? In real life, you will have very complex string. So you should not share this secret key. If you share the secret key to the people, they can decode your token.
Got the code. Yeah.
That's it. Fine.
but
Done.
how you did tell us, but how do they know each other's token? Because
Oh man. Same file
I
I'm
know you
using in
told us,
both
I
the
forgot.
application.
Are you using the
Same
same
file.
file? JWT.
Yeah,
Okay, okay,
JWT
okay.
token config I'm using in my customer service as well as this is the bridge actually. But tell me in this application what I'm not using. Some of the expiration we are not using, right? Secret we are not using. Clear? So we can delete it. Sachin, I copy this file as it is. But in this, what we don't need, only we need secret. We don't need expiration. Delete it. Right? Hello. Prefix we need. That's
Yeah.
fine. We don't need this authorization. You can delete this also, right? Or this authorization you can use at the time of reading it. It is up to you. Okay.
Okay,
And
okay, okay.
what else I don't need? I don't need this also, right? I don't need it. I need only this much, Sachin. Authorization to read my value from the header, bearer to remove it, okay? And this
This
secret key.
So Nagin
You can
sir,
ask questions. Yeah, please.
can you can you please show us? So I saw you debugging like when you are like running the JW token. So can you show us that step by step, and by saying like what are you like, what are you using, what shortcuts, or maybe you can use those little
No, no, no,
things
no,
on the
no.
top.
Your question is you want to learn debugging, right? That is different thing.
Yes.
Fine. But you got
Yeah.
the idea. The way I'm just
Yeah.
doing it. This filter is basically responsible for in other application. Meena, this filter is responsible for verifying your token, right? And this line is important. This line is your power. Whenever you set authentication in the Spring Security context holder, then you would be able to hit the controller. So this
yes.
line is responsible. So the and in this, what you are going to set? Username and
Username
role.
and root.
But your question is, sir, username and role where we are using. I'll show you next session. Okay. This role you can use many places automatically. You have to just put the annotation. Actually, this is your power. You are just putting your power in your pocket. Clear?
So
So if
line
you
number
want to
67
access,
you're talking about?
yeah, line number 72. Yeah, 67, right? Altogether. Same thing, right?
67. What
Actually,
is it doing? It's
this is your
what is it doing?
power. Actually, you are putting your power in your pocket. And this you can use further. Suppose in order to access some method, you need admin role. So role, if you have admin role in your pocket, then you can access it. Otherwise, it will block you.
Focus. Yes.
So I'm telling you, whatever username, right, and role we are setting, we are not using anywhere. Meena, we are just putting the power in our pocket. That's why it's allowing, but we are not using anywhere. Your question is, sir, if I want to use my username, right? If I want to use my role somewhere in my application, how I can use it? I'll show you next session. Make sense?
So you can actually extract username and password from this auth.
Yeah. From here you can extract username and role, not password. Don't say password. Password is not
No,
coming over here.
username and role. I said, yeah, I didn't say password. Yeah.
Yeah, username and role, right? Password is not coming here. Why? You would say, and again, password we are not adding in the JWT token. Then why it will come? And password we are not supposed to share. That's bad. Am I right? And this token is valid for lifelong, or it is only for a few hours?
This is lifelong.
2 hours,
But you
I think.
haven't said the
I think like
duration.
we can set the time.
You can set, yes.
Already we did it at the time of generating the token. I would like to show you
6
the
per
place
hour.
we are generating. Yeah, I'm going to show you the place we are generating it. We have done it. Can you see this?
Oh, you mean 24 hours?
Issue, add, and
24
set
6.
expiration. Yeah, in this example, we have
Okay.
given 24 hours, right? But normally it's, I'm seeing in my application like 1 hour, right? 30 minutes, right? Depend on. My application is a
Oh,
product
so
and
in the
based.
other side you
Hmm?
removed it, but you never used it. For here you still
Yeah,
have
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
saw you removing it, but I see on
No,
the
no,
other
no,
side.
no, no, no. Actually, we are using the same file in two places. So in first we need, right? In first what we need? We need this also, we need this also, but we don't need bearer. This we don't need in first place, right? Mhm, mhm. Apart from this, I need everything. So my dear friend, you just go and make your hand dirty. I'm telling you the way I have done it, really, it will help you to understand it, right? One application is generating the token using JWT, and second application is decoding the token in this filter, right? And this is the main line I'm telling you. And it's very rarely to understand what I'm emphasizing is I'm emphasizing it. You'd say again, you have said it, but you are not using username and role anywhere so far. Yes, I'll be using it tomorrow. Fine. So what you can do,
So,
people?
before
I'm.
you leave, can you please show us debugging this token?
What's your name?
My name is Nirajan.
Okay, Nirajan. It seems like you are not going to, leave me. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do that. What you need to do, if you want to run in debug mode, so you want to pause your
Where do you
application.
put your breakpoint? Yeah,
So
okay.
you can put the breakpoint. How? Double click on it. You see before the line where you want to pause. Clear?
Clear.
Nirajan, you got this much?
Yes, sir.
And after doing this much, you have to run your application in debug mode. Stop it. I think it is already stopped. You can run in debug mode. That much is clear to you, Nirajan?
Yes, sir.
Right click on it. Don't do run as, debug as Java application, right? And and guys, just be careful, right? This line, right? Resume may be highlighted. When it is highlighted, click on it. Can you see this? It is highlighted and stopped. Click on it. Nirajan, important.
You said F8 or F6, right? Something
Yeah,
F6,
F8, F8. F8 means resume,
F8.
right? Now it is deactivated and everything is running. So when you hit it, right, from here, it would be automatically blink on that breakpoint. Click on it. Nirajan, my class is blinking. Can you see this?
Okay, yeah.
And you click on it, right? So you see the place where I put the breakpoint, it is stopped. Clear? If you want to really
Okay.
see the value, you just cross this line. In order to cross it, you can use this shortcut. Step over a F6, line by line execution. Nirajan.
Okay.
That means you go inside, right? Which is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
I think now.
Just use two. This one and this. This will go to the next breakpoint, right? You want to jump this breakpoint to this breakpoint. You can use this one, right? So when you jump to this breakpoint, you put mouse on it. Can you see this? You can see the value.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now you can go line by line. Yeah, I'm coming over here. Then what this line is doing, whatever you have in the header, it is going to replace, header means bearer. This will give you the bearer, okay, which is coming from the object. So you are removing the bearer. Then what happened? Now from the token, earlier bearer was there, is gone. See line by line. It is just going to
Yeah.
make the object of it and going to decode it. Then Nirajan. So when you
Okay.
are decoding it, exception came because this token is not valid. Can you see this?
Yeah.
It is printing. You see why it's not valid? Validating because I changed it, right? I added some
Yeah.
later to it. After it, see, if this line is not executed, means you are not able to put your power in your pocket. Clear? Then what happened?
Yeah.
Then when you say chain dot do filter, it will go to the Spring Security and Spring Security will block you. You would say, hey, who are you? You are not authenticated, right? This line is saying means you are authenticated. You got the purpose of it?
Yeah.
When you are setting this line, it means you are authenticated. And when you call this line, Spring Security will allow you to. And eventually you will go to, you click on this, resume, right? Again.
Right.
Then now it is
Okay.
deactivated. Eventually you reach to the controller. If it is correct, if not correct, then it's blocked. Okay, here you are, right? You are
Right.
not authenticated. Without executing this line, if you go to the Spring Security using this, it will always forward you to the forward it this error, and this error you can customize more. I'll show you next session. Okay,
Okay.
401 means you are not authenticated. You can correct it, right? How? You see in this, I have added this 4 letter. You delete it and click on it. Again it is in debug mode. Nirajan, I'll show you this debugging daily. Okay, 10
Okay.
minutes. Now you can click on it. Can you see this? What happened? It's not going to go in cache. It is going to reclaim it. Why? I removed the unwanted later. Now it is a valid token. See,
Yeah.
I'm able to
Yeah.
decode it. Now, after it, I'm just fetching my role, a user role, and creating this object and setting it. Means user is authenticated. So you are setting your username and role, and these two value I'm going to use in next session. Make sense?
Okay.
Now,
Makes sense.
when you are going to the Spring Security and already you have authenticated, Spring Security would say, go to your this, go to your requested endpoint.
Yeah.
Rajan, click on this resume because I want to come to this breakpoint directly. You see?
Yeah.
Wow. Now do F6, next line. It will come over here. Here. It's taking time because hitting database. But can you see this? I am able to fetch my
Yes.
record. If you know this technique, you can do anything. So debugging is important for everybody, and recording is there. You can just try. And if you are not able to do it, come to me. I'll help you. I
Thank you,
think
sir.
this is, yeah, no problem. Most welcome. So guys, this is enough for today. I'm just stopping it.